Hi Stampers, this is Dawn from DawnStamping.net, and today we're going to make one of my Stamp-A-Stack cards, and this is one of them. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I got my pieces here. Let me give you the measurements. The Sierra Sand is cut at 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then a piece of Whisper White, which is cut at 4 by 5.5. And then a piece of Blackberry Bliss, which is cut at 4 1/8 by 5.5. Okay, so let's go ahead and stamp. We're gonna stamp on the Whisper White piece. And the stamp sets we're using, this one is called You've Got This. And it has the flower in the background that we're using for the card. And then we're gonna use for the greeting, Happiest of Birthdays to You, which is from the Birthday Blooms. The two inks we're using is Blackberry Bliss and Sierra Sand. Let's go ahead and open up these. Okay, so first we're going to stamp with the Sierra Sand, and we're going to take the background and you're going to ink it up. Let me turn it over, it's a larger stamp. So ink that up. And then we're going to stamp off to make it a little bit lighter shade. And then we're going to stamp right in the center. Okay, now I can move the grid paper. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and stamp our flower in the Blackberry Bliss. Okay, now remember we're going to rip the sides, so you want to kind of stay over top of this little background here. Okay. Now we're going to use the Happiest of Birthdays to You, but we're going to go ahead and use our Stamp-A-Majig. So I went ahead already and stamped this on a piece of vellum. And you're just going to go ahead and position this right where you want it. As close to the flower as I can get, remember, because we're going to rip the sides. So once I get that positioned, I'm going to grab my Stamp-A-Majig. I'm going to ink this up with the Blackberry Bliss too. Okay, perfect. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and rip the sides. So the trick with ripping is you want to rip towards you. Okay, so there's the front of the card. Then I found it easier when you adhere the Whisper White piece to the Blackberry Bliss and then you tear the Blackberry Bliss cardstock. So that's what we're going to do first. Okay, then we're just going to go ahead and rip the Blackberry Bliss piece. Okay, then this gets onto the Sierra Sand, just like that. So pretty. Okay, now we're going to add some dazzling diamonds. I'm going to take my 2A glue pen, and I'm just going to add the glue to the flower and the leaves and the stem, pretty much the whole flower. So pretty. Okay, so then here's the other one. Okay, thanks for stopping by and we'll see you later. Bye.